No, the stuff up on the wall. But, yeah,
Not the last time, there's hardly anybody in the library anymore. Everything's done online.
yeah.
Um, you used to sit there and you'd watch the people come through and say, you know, you used to sell items. One time I sold two items on a video.
The sound is, I mean, the sound comes through beautifully. Um, anyway, when I try to put it through DaVinci, this goes through. Forgot.
See, we'll get going here. Wasted my breath. Yeah. Ladies, thank you. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to our 229th meeting. Are there any new members here tonight? Oh, very good. Do want to remind you that when you sign up for the conference, which you'll hear more about tonight, the F3C conference, as a DPI-SIG member, you get a $29 discount. And then the club makes that up to the F3C at the end of the conference. Tonight's presentation is going to have a little different format than we normally have. There are some restrictions that Canon places on Jeff Limbach, the speaker. They can't be recorded. So we can't record it, we can't have it on YouTube. So we're going to go through all the normal things we do. And so the last thing we'll have will be Jeff. And that will not be recorded and it won't be on YouTube, but the regular meeting, everything else will be recorded and is on YouTube. I want to remind you there's a free table. There's always something new on that free table. At the end of the meeting, we'll have 7 door prizes. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Marcel.
Hello, hello. How are you all this evening? Good, I hope. I had an interesting thing occur this afternoon. Well, I think everybody in this room is probably on the medical merry-go-round. Get a doctor here, a doctor there. It seems like every week I got a different doctor to go to. So I got a new doctor. So I had to register online. And I thought I'd copy what I had to do so you could listen to it quickly. Says, sorry, but your password must contain 8 characters, upper and lowercase letters, a symbol or a number, a hieroglyph, a haiku, a musical note, a feather of a hawk, and a drop of unicorn blood. That's about it, isn't it? That's about what it takes. Okay, I think the first thing on the agenda tonight is me. It's me. Hello, everybody. Okay, we're going to talk about the Tarpon Springs trip coming up in a few weeks now. We're getting close. I did put some literature on each of the tables. I have a couple of extras here. We can run through the itinerary very quick, tell you what's happening. Um, you can follow the itinerary or not. There are numerous things to do in Tarpon Springs, so if you don't want to follow the group or you want to break away and then rejoin us, that's fine. If you're going to do the trip, I will need your email address and your phone number. Reason for that is during the 2 days that we're up there, if I need to contact you or you need to contact me, it's going to be beneficial. Just a quick phone call. Hey, where you at? Are you coming to the concert? Or are you gonna, what are you gonna do? That's the reason for it. No other reason. I'm not turning it into the IRS. Okay, so we're gonna meet at a restaurant there on the strip in downtown Tarpon at 12 noon. That would be on the 6th, the first day, and we'll have a light lunch there. And then from there, we'll do a walking tour of the sponge docks and all of the different structures, the Greek style structures, and some other things that we'll find, I'm sure. Because I've done this before, so we'll find some interesting things to shoot. Um, Following the photo, oh, by the way, at the restaurant, parking is always a struggle in Tarpon Springs because it's a small town and it's flooded by tourism. So it's always a challenge. Now, if you have lunch at the restaurant, your waiter will give you a ticket for free parking. So you want to park in that particular restaurant's parking lot so you won't have to be paying for parking. Now, how long you can park there for free, we'll find out when we get there. If they tell you you only get 2 hours or something like that, then we can always move the cars after lunch if necessary. But you won't have to pay for parking when we have lunch. So again, we're going to meet at 12 noon for a light lunch at the Hellas restaurant. And I've got the address there for the restaurant. And then we'll do a photo walk of the whole general area. And there are a number of things that you can shoot. And then around, I'm thinking around 5 p.m. would be a good idea to drive over to Sunset Beach. There's two ways to get to Sunset Beach. The first way is to go at 5, catch a shot of the sunset at 5:45, and then the concert that starts at 7. Or you can go to the high school parking lot and a bus will take you to the Sunset Beach parking lot for free. The reason they do that is there's not very much parking at Sunset Beach. So I imagine that that particular concert that they're going to have on that date, that would fill up the Sunset Beach parking lot for those people that come at 6 or 6:30 to attend the outdoor concert. So if you want to try, I think I might give it a shot. Go at 5, see if there's any opening parking. If there is, then my thought process is I can watch maybe half of the concert. If I start to get tired, I'll scoot back downtown in my own car and take some photos of the downtown area after dark, but not too late after dark. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying that's what I have in mind. Um, I'm going to be too tired. If I go to the concert, take the bus, and see the concert starting at 7, by the time the concert finishes on the beach, I'm kind of like an old duffer. I'll be too tired, you know, because I wake up at 3 in the morning. God forbid, that always seems to happen. So I've got information regarding the limited parking. I do have information on the sheet regarding the address of the Tarpon Springs High School parking lot. Now, bear in mind, everything's pretty close. It's not like you're driving a far distance from downtown to the high school, or from the high school to the Sunset Beach, or from downtown directly to Sunset Beach. You're really not driving that far. If you're a jogger, you could jog there and forget about the forget about the driving. So next, you might want to try to pair up with somebody if you want to save some dollars. I'm pairing up with Joe Fitzpatrick, so we can split the cost of the hotel room. And I think some folks here are probably already planning on that. If you want to bring a friend, a spouse, whoever, it's okay. When we do these outings that are far, far and away, quite often some family member or a good friend that lives next door or on the street thinks that's pretty interesting and might want to join along. That's okay. You don't have to be a member of the club to be part of this outing. So day 2, there's a couple things you can do. Well, there's 3 things actually. The first thing I don't have on the list, which I've done in the past, you can go down to the sponge boat, and it's a touristy thing, but it's cute and it does offer a photo shoot, and I've shot it before. There's about 8 or 10, maybe if I remember correctly, maybe 12 people get on this small sponge boat. You go out, and there's a diver that's wearing the old-fashioned diving bell and the old type diving suit. Um, and he goes down and walks along the bottom and picks up some sponges and brings them back up to the surface. And there's a ladder he can crawl up. Interesting that happened, 4 or 5 years ago when I was up there. They introduced him as Bob. I said, no, this is a Greek area. That's Stavros. You can't have the name Bob if you're a diver going down for sponges. From now on, you've got to be Stavros when they introduce you, your stage name. He laughed. He thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, it's cute. You can do that all by yourself if you want, or with whomever is with you. It's not on the itinerary. What is on the itinerary is two different types of boat rides. The first type of boat ride is a pontoon boat. I belong to a club, and there is the availability of those boats at that harbor. So I'm going to pay for the fuel and the tip, and I expect a $10 cash to me because my charge card pays for it automatically when I make use of these boats. So whomever wants to do the $10 boat ride can come with me. If you don't, there's a Calypso Queen that is a boat ride including lunch. The big difference between the two, I suspect, I've never done the Calypso Queen, but with me on the pontoon boat, what I'm going to do is stop, slow down, take photographs from the water of the shoreline of both sides, and I think you'll have a little more versatile opportunity to take photographs. On the Calypso Queen, I don't know what they do. Although it could be fun because here in Naples, that type of a boat, typically the dolphins will follow the boat. So you could get some good dolphin shots if you want to do the Calypso Queen. Calypso Queen is $49, as I recall. Um, pretty sure it's pretty sure it says $49 on there. Um, it takes 15. You put 15 people on the Calypso Queen. You have to register on their website if you're going to go on the Calypso Queen. If you're going to go with me, you need to register so that I can't overload the boat. I just need to know how many people are going to be on the boat. And once I've reached that capacity, of course, you'd have to switch over to the Calypso Queen. So then, following the boat ride on either of the two boats, you can do a little more shooting downtown. We can stop at a restaurant and have a bite to eat before we leave for home. Or you can just hop off the boat and go, if you want to get home early enough. Now, for those of you that haven't done a photo shoot at Ybor City, Ybor City, spelled Ybor, sorry. I did that a few years back. I had a business meeting in Orlando, and I decided to stop at Ybor City all by myself, and I stayed overnight. I got a hotel, stayed overnight right there in Ybor City, and did a photo shoot for the afternoon that I arrived, and then the following day, and then drove on south back to Naples. So it might be something that you might want to do. It's not part of the Tarpon Springs trip, but it does afford you the opportunity to do something on a Saturday if you wish to extend the trip. You may or may not. So contact me if you want to go. I'll let you know when the pontoon boat is full and it's full capacity, and then you'd have to switch over Calypso Queen, or you could do that fun little boat that I did with Stavros going over for the sponges. Naturally, it's all set up, but it's cute. And the photos do come out quite nice with that. Are there any questions, or did I cover it well? Yes, sir. I don't know. You'd have to go on their website. It's a luncheon cruise. I would guess that they expect you there at 11, but it's a luncheon cruise. But I don't know. I glanced at the website, saw that it was available, and I can't remember what time. So perhaps tomorrow you might want to kind of check that out. And for anybody that decides they want to go, just contact me. I'll need your name, email address, and your phone number only for contact purposes. If we're at a place and we think maybe somebody wants to see that particular thing, we might want to phone you and say, hey, you might want to scoot over here. There's something pretty cool to see here. So that's the only reason for that. And then the secondary reason is I just need to know how many people want to go on that pontoon boat. Any other questions? No, I guess I must have covered it okay. Or I put you to sleep, one of the two. Okay, we'll move on. If you have any questions during the break, don't hesitate to contact me. So next up, Priscilla, DPI-SIG Art Show at Central Library.
Well, I wasn't sure how this was going to work because we didn't have a lot of people signed up, but then at the last minute, we had a whole bunch of people signed up and it turned out to be a very nice show. Do you happen to have any pictures? I have something. Can you just wait a second? I gotta go get my phone.
Of course, I forgot something while she's doing that. We're going to stop at a waterside restaurant, on the pontoon boat. So we're not just going to go out and do a photo shoot. We'll also be stopping somewhere.
I may. Okay. That's a camera. Anyways, it turned out really, really well. We had 11 photographers and 45 pictures. And it was very well. Uh, it wasn't too crowded with the pictures and it wasn't, you have it?
Maybe.
But I want to thank these people because without these people, I would have lost my mind. Art David, he stuck there throughout everything. Job. It's almost big enough. Well, Art David and Mike Lang were there putting up the pictures. I'm not allowed to put up pictures because I have a tendency to drop them. It's never a good idea. So I just sit back and give my opinion. But I would like to thank Christine Cook and Donna Cartelli and Sutton. I can't, sorry if I murder your name. And Sunny Saunders for being there. When I walked in and saw everybody there, I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was really a little stressed out about this whole thing. But it really turned out well. I think the pictures were awesome. And I think we had just enough to make it look good. And I was very impressed. Let's hope we sell something. What do you think?
Be nice.
Be nice. Okay, thank you. Oh, one other thing. So I work as a volunteer for Collier County Medical Society, and they recently had a golf tournament. And I ran into somebody who said, we want photographers for like a runway. It's called Wine, Women, and Shoes, benefiting the National Cancer Advisory. And it's going to be at the Naples Sailing and Yacht Club on February 21st, 2026 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They just want a whole bunch of photographers on both sides of the runway taking pictures to make these people feel cool. So I don't know who the non-for-profit person is. Is he here today?
Joe Butcher.
Okay. So I'm going to hand this over. Okay. I'll send him an email for this. I get a lot of, when I'm out there taking pictures for the medical society, I get a lot of people that say, oh, you know somebody who takes pictures? Yeah. Well, we could use some volunteers. I said, okay, well, I'll give this to Joe and Joe can put this out to everybody. Okay?
Give it to Sonny.
I'm going to give it to Sunny right now. Sunny, do you want this? I'll email it to you. That's true. That's my, and even if it gets to be emailed to me, it may not get done. The other thing is we had a few people that had pictures that, I don't know where they emailed it to, but we're gonna make it so that you email me directly for the next art show so that I have your submission forms so that I'm not typing up cards that day. Much easier. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, next up, Marco Island AI Art Show Reception, Jim Robillard.
Does that work? Yeah. Should. All right. The reception is this Tuesday. So you're all invited. And if we, does this work?
You gotta turn it on.
You got to turn it on. Well, you got to plug it in too. So
Yeah.
that wasn't me. That's on you.
Yep, that's on me.
Just go to the next one. There you go. We had a lot of help setting up the other day. I guess that was Wednesday.
Yep.
There's 86 different photographs or art pieces in the exhibits, it's the whole museum. So it would be great if you could come. There's two receptions actually, as we saw there. These again are all digital pieces, and there are some big pieces. So it would be terrific. There are 7 of us from the club that are exhibiting, and the reception is from 5:30 to 7 on Tuesday. There's free wine. And then for any of the DPI-SIG members, there's also a reception at our house afterwards. So you're welcome to come. We'll have pizza and wine and dessert. So hope to see you there. And then there'll be another one in November. If you can't make it to the first one, there'll be another one. Okay. Well, let me say one other thing. The hats. We are selling hats. And so there's a sign up sheet in the back. The hats are $15. Bob, did you get yours? There's Bob. Bob has his. So there are 5 different styles. You can put your name and which one you want, and then we'll bring them to the next meeting.
All right, next up, F3C Conference. Richard Tyndall will be giving us all that information.
Hi, everybody. All right, I'm here to plug it. There is a conference next year, end of March, Bradenton, Florida. If you don't come, I'm going to find you. None of this pussyfooting around. That's not us. That's something else. You are going to be amazed. What you need to do, because I don't want to bore you to death, is you need to go onto our website, click over to the F3C conference, that one website, and look at what's been put together. This sucker is just amazing. I've got to give Sonny all kinds of credit. He has dug out talent from under rocks, twisted arms, pushed back fingers. I don't know how he's doing it. He's even got me doing some extra stuff. This is outrageous. Great stuff. We're going to be talking about cell phones. We're going to be talking about printing. We're going to be talking about see, we're talking about everything. Anything photographic you can think about is being held at this conference. It's 3 days, 27th, 28th, 29th of March. Put it on your calendar. If you don't come, you're going to be sorry. It's the best deal, best thing since sliced bread. Have we got that bird thing?
Yeah,
Could we look at that, please?
sure.
Down there. They keep talking about an event where they can learn how to take better pictures of us. Elmer, this sounds like you want to go and learn about photography. You already have an eagle eye. Besides Elmer, I need more branches for the nest. Nesting season is coming up, and so no distractions. Right. Twigs. But, Marge, what if I just took a teeny break next spring? Elmer, what's under your wing? Okay, you caught me. It's the FCCC Photography Conference, March 27th through 29. Bradenton, Florida. Elmer, we'll be raising eaglets then. You can't just fly off for 3 days. But Marge, listen, this year's theme is From Vision to Vivid. They've got nationally recognized speakers, hands-on workshops, photo walks, portfolio reviews, and live critique. Imagine the inspiration I bring back. Inspiration will keep the babies fed, Elmer. They're covering everything: wildlife, portraits, landscape, post-processing, even drone photography. And the vendors, all the latest gear in one place. I could finally figure out what to do with that drone we captured last year. Or finally learn to land on the end of one of those big lenses they keep saying. Exactly. And the field trips, coastal sunrise shoots, local architecture, even a trip to our favorite getaway, the celery fields. Perfect practice for an eagle eye like mine. You really do want this, don't you? More than squirrels at dawn. This is 3 days of learning, networking, and flying home with sharper skills like our talents. All right, Elmer. But bring me back something better than a conference tote bag. Deal. Registration's open at f3cconference.org. I'm signing up today, and so should you. Sign up now.
That guy, he did it. So cell phones, real cameras, birds, of course, birds,
Your prejudice is showing.
AI. He even found somebody who's going to do underwater photography. So up in the air or under the water, bubbling all the way.
Larry will be there. Larry will be there.
Larry will be there. Larry will
He's
be
presenting.
there. Larry will be there. We go. It's Larry will be there. He's presenting. Be there or be square. Put it on your calendar, guys. Thanks a lot.
Are we right on? Are we ahead of schedule?
We are. We are.
We are.
Want to tell us about?
I'll tell you, all right,
Target Springs again?
if we're a couple of minutes ahead of schedule, I've got one for you. I read an article in the afternoon paper, Walmart. They had to remove 50,000 milk cartons from the store. The labels have to be changed from open here to open at home. What? That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. All right, we're gonna do the theme show. Christina is gonna do the theme show. Good to go. take a break. So enjoy some of the food and some bottles of water, and we'll see you in a few minutes. How far ahead of schedule? 20 minutes.